Everybody, I am back with another celebrity. We are going to take a look at Nick Cannon and the energies around him. I do got within a few weeks. That's his oracle. Within a few weeks, I got so many mixed emotions when I meditated for him. Anger. He's very, very angry. He's angry because he didn't get a pass. He believes that he always was the good boy, had the good boy image, and he doesn't understand why he couldn't get a pass. Not so much of a pass on based on who he hurt and what he said, but a pass as far as his career, his business. He's sown a lot of seeds over there, and he couldn't believe he couldn't get a pass with that. I think that he really wanted someone through business and business to vouch for him, speak for him as he made his mistakes. Yeah. So his anger is towards business. His anger is towards the companies, the big people he was in contract with. That's where his anger is towards. Like, how could you not give me another chance? How could you not let me pass? How come you couldn't pardon me? Why come you didn't stand up for me? You know who I am. I have history. I have decades of history to show that I'm a better person than what I was that day. But you know what? That's the type of spirit that we in right now. Exposure. The things that you hear is actually inside of the person. It's what's inside of them that is coming out. He couldn't prevent this. You can't run away from that. If your heart don't change, you will see it when you no longer are being covered. So if you don't have that spiritual covering right now, that filter is not there this season. So those things that you have not changed from, they are coming out. That's what the exposure year is all about. It's actually a decade. It's more than a year. So it is what it is. Within the next few weeks, he's going to come up with some type of idea to try to come back into the limelight. And he's not going to let us know, but he's going to try to get back to regular. He's actually trying to, in his head, let me tell you another thing too. He is acting as if he is at ground zero. He's acting as if he has to start from level one. And I think that the perspective is off. Something is off right there. I actually feel like sometimes had kids, their reaction to a small discipline, it just drives them crazy. And that's what this feels like. And it's some type of disconnect. Like, you're not starting from ground zero. You're not starting from level one. There's other people out here that's really starting from level one. You still on at least about level 8. How dare you believe that you're starting from the beginning to rebuild this respect and power and all these contracts. He's trying to rebuild that all over again. It's like, that's okay. I'm going to keep quiet. In the next few weeks, I'm going to come up with ways to start back over again. And I think that's a lot of things that is happening right now. This ego, it needs to just be dealt with. He's actually acting as if he's starting from kindergarten, preschool. No, I'm sure you somewhere around freshman year, at least financially, right? So he really, really feels that he was knocked all the way down the stairs when actually he just stumbled down a few, and he needs to switch and change his heart to build himself back up. But instead, he's acting like he was thrown down the stairs and he has to build all over again. I don't know, but he went 0 to 100 in his mind with this one. I can't say that he overreact, but the feelings make me, the spirits, when I pick it up, it makes me feel like he is overreacting when it comes to him, what he lost and what he has and what he wants to gain. Something about those measurements is not okay. It's not right. It's not, something is off about him. So he's pretty much believing he lost it all and he has to start over from scratch. But if you compare it to the next person or other people, it's not from scratch. So I'm done with that. The next thing too, I just felt that he moved too quickly. It feels like he moved too quickly. Like, oh my God, I got in trouble. Did I really get in trouble? You for real? I'm in trouble. Oh my God, I'm in trouble for real. Panic, panic, panic. And then he begins to give the apology. I just don't feel like he thought it all out. He apologized because he didn't want to be in trouble, but he didn't think about what he was apologizing for. He has not thought it through. And then when he apologized, he felt like he did the right thing to be beat up by the very people he thought he were equal to. So this is like, this has really whooped his butt, this situation. It really has checked him in so many areas. This situation has whooped his butt. He is definitely having the biggest temper tantrum you can ever, or tantrum you can ever think of. This is like too much for him. All he was trying to do was what? Keep it balanced. He was trying to bring justice by sacrificing himself to say, sorry, 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 I don't want to be in trouble. But I think that he just didn't think everything through. Okay? So, sad, hurt, angry, forget y'all. Leave me alone. I'm done. I'm isolating myself. Don't want to be around nobody. I quit, I quit, I quit. You can have all this. I want no parts of this. I did the right thing. You still got on me. And then I've been with you guys forever. And you couldn't even vouch for me that I was a better person than this. Forget all of y'all. Slamming my door. Door is closed. Nobody gets in. Then you sit back like, that's okay. I'm going to start from scratch. In the next few weeks, I'm going to come up with something. I'm going to try to rebuild again. I ain't telling nobody what I'm going to do. I'm going to move in private. I'm going to own everything. And I think that is the point to his story. I don't think it's about a spiritual punishment. I think it's about ownership. I really do. Because when you're under the puppet strings for so long, you tend to do things out of your character, out of your morals, out of your values. So this was pretty much happening, bittersweet type situation. He needs to have his own. He should have had his own. Why do I feel like he was supposed to disconnect a long time ago? But you feel more comfortable with the crew, with the people, with the affiliates, with whoever it is. He was going to stay merged in with them forever. How can you pull him away? But to remove the filter, remove the covering, remove the protection, and allow those things inside of you to come out. And it came out. But the purpose of this is for him to have ownership, to push him away from being merged and connected to these big groups of people who don't understand your value and your integrity. So exactly what you wanted them to do is the same reason why you shouldn't be merged with them. So he has the right attitude of starting from scratch, if you want to say scratch. I could take that. Anybody would love to be in that position with what he have at this point without those connections. But he can take this moment and start from scratch and use this hardened heart that he has right now to build his own empire. He's just as great as the people he was connected to. But at some point, he's going to have to do it with a better spirit. He's going to have to rebuild with a better spirit. Hope that made sense to you all. This is a part of his life. This is almost, not almost, this is one of his purpose in life was to build up, disconnect, and continue building. He just needed some help. That's his tower. And his tower happened on the behalf of his true feelings. And in the process of not being real, you lost the people that, not lost, but you were criticized and judged by the people you were equal to. They call this a what? Catch-22? I don't know. Hell. Okay, so he's walking away, focusing on his foundation, but at the same time, he's mad about it. So he has to walk away. He wants to walk away. He's trying to walk away from all of us. He's mad at everybody. 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 And I mean everybody. Heavy burden, torn, frustrated, wondering why he's being treated this way. How could y'all treat me like this? Y'all know who I am. You've been watching me since I was a little boy. Yeah, all that good stuff. He's saying that he's going to let go. He's tired. We can have this demonic place. He doesn't want no parts of it. He's moving forward. He's going to be cancer and just go. Focus on his own stability, his own empire, build for himself. Yeah, so you can go back and give opportunities to the same people that's frustrating you today. Yeah, I'm going to build my own stuff. All this talk, but he's tired. He can't build as quickly as he would like to. He actually needs to take a rest and regain partnerships with certain people, but he's too tired. Okay, so what we got right here with the life messages for him and the check-in is basically, I quit. I almost said y'all can suck my D. I felt like he said that at home. I quit. Y'all can have it. I'm done. I'm focusing on my own foundation, and I'm going to build, do it myself. But the truth is, you're going to take a rest and regroup. So within the next few weeks, whatever he's trying to do, without giving us a heads up, he's going to get right back down to his seat. He's going to have to take another seat because he hasn't received the spiritual messages to show him the vision of what needs to happen next. What needs to happen next, he needs to become. The biggest thing ever. And he needs to disconnect from the people he was connected to, the contracts he was connected to. He is supposed to stand alone and create everything that he feel that they can help him create. It really looks like he can do it all himself. But as he starts to do this, he's going to be knocked back down, not knocked all the way down, but put to a place where he can't. Like, slow down, take a rest. You're not even strong enough to get out there yet. You got to go back and reconcile with some people for advisors, workers, employees, investors, and then you start again. But the purpose of this was for him to be king. King of Pentacles, King of Wands. He is king. There were certain projects that he was supposed to be working on that he kind of put to the side. He had some things that he was supposed to do, mandatory. In some kind of way, he pushed those things to the side and began to focus on other things. That just came in too. Maybe it was some other projects he was supposed to work in that he pushed away. But he is the King of Kings. He is a network. He is everything he wants to stay connected to. He is that by himself. So coming forward, these energies is telling me that he's going to realize that he has the power, but he's going to also realize this is not the time. It's going to slow him back down. It's not the time because he has to change the spirit. If the spirit is not changed, he will repeat these things again. Yeah. He don't know how to be the greatest by himself. He's not done. Not at all. He was just trying to be Libra. He was trying to make everybody happy. But those things that he said, he can be put on a list with everybody else. You don't have that filter, so change your heart today. Because if you're put in that situation, whatever your situation is, it's coming out. We are being exposed for who we really are. We're not making mistakes when we speak. We just can't believe that it actually came out of our mouths. We just need to change your heart. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. And then we can change. Yeah, so those feelings are real that he had. Yeah. like him in the spirit. I must say that. Sometimes I actually will speak and say how I feel. I like him, and I wish I can directly talk to him and let him know, hey, you are every network, high business person, everybody you were in contract with, you don't need them. You need to do it by yourself and build it up so that you can help everybody that has rejected you, persecuted you, and even those that you persecuted. You will be helping them and their communities. I wish I can tell them that. Because if you go against your morals and values and you sacrifice yourself to that again, most likely you'll probably see this day again, but in a different way. Okay? All right. I feel like I just talked to him. Send me my check. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.